Hello, and this is my first Minecraft video. This here is the mob crasher, mainly for chickens, pigs, cows, sheep. It's pretty good. I haven't actually got this running up on my server base map, which means there's no mob spawners on this model. I've recreated this one to refine what I had already built. Basically, this machine is pretty much all about timing. So I've set up the clock here with 14, I think, redstone repeaters, all on full. I have a lockout switch for the clock to switch it off, and a lockout for the power pulse from the on button. Let's just give you a quick demo of what it's like. There we go. This is it. This is how it functions. It basically opens at the bottom to drop out anything that falls in the chamber. If I switch that off, you'll see how that works. Now I have a live experiment here that we can test out, where I chucked in some eggs earlier. Let all these chickens out of there. Okay. There. Right, all our chickens are happy as Larry in the main chamber. We're going to turn this on and let them have it. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, the chickens are dead. And pretty much this is actually good design for pretty much any monster or any creature in Minecraft. It's even good against players. The length of time it crushes for is pretty considerable. In fact, I'm in creation mode, so I'm going to quickly jump in it myself, just so you can see what it's like from a player's perspective. Yep, that's me being crushed. There we go. Now obviously, me being in creation mode, I can't die, so I don't get destroyed like so many of the other creatures that fall into the chamber. On my server map, the other version of this was exactly the same, more or less. The timing was the same, and pretty much everything else, but the timing system was completely and utterly unreliable. If you left it on and exited the game, came back in, it completely screwed up the timer. And basically, with these modifications here of basically these two pistons just to shut off the redstone. In fact, I'll show you how it works, because there's another switch just here. Basically switch this, power flow comes down here, activates, goes through this gateway. Obviously the time is different on this piston, so it takes it a couple of seconds to respond. It's just enough time to whack on the repeater, the clock, sorry, and this one here gets unblocked, so it can continue clocking away. Whereas when you switch it off, it kills the clock and opens up this gateway here. So when the power is switched back on again, it can restart up the clock. Now some of the key aspects of this crusher are this here, the timings for the upper pistons. But if you have a look, the upper pistons are all on full, whereas the lower pistons aren't changed at all. They're on default. There are no changes in any of the other repeaters other than the clock itself, which are all set on full. And like I said before, it takes 14 of all of them, and yeah, that's pretty much how you create this monstrosity. Yeah, and I think that'll do for now, and I'll explain some of those other little toys later on. Thanks.